Thank you for coming in. This is Tetris. I'm sorry. This is Classic Tetris LATAM Monthly Promesas division. I'm still waiting to for the king to go live, as I don't have his stream yet. Let me just go into studio mode. Stop this. Yeah, let's wait for the king of the restreams to go live. He is live, so let's load his stream. We just transition to this scene, and we got the king. He is live. Yep. The dictator Johann. Okay, the king just got home. This is Promesas, so games available are 12, 15, and 18 for round 1. Let me just clean up the scoreboard. And yeah, just keep in mind that I expect no shirts. No, just kidding. I mean, unless I'm gonna promote this in a minute. Where's the promote thingy? I always get lost in this interface. Anyway, are these quarterfinals? No, but I think that quarterfinals qualify for 12, 15, or 18. Yeah, it says Promesas level 12, 15, or 18 for round 0 and quarterfinals, and then 15 or 18 for the rest with the higher seed picking first. So, yep. Where is the bracket for this? Yep. So is anyone else already played? No, this is from Copados. Promesas. So the winner of this will face Radox, who just won his game against Fulter. So Johann has a higher seed. Let me just click the promote here. Just give me a moment. Oh, okay. And the king got shirtless, and Johann did the same. They're making good on their promise. And we got already 18 from Johann, so waiting for the king to go ready. He's having a... Let's see, let's put in his speech. They're making good on their promise. Okay. And we got already 18 from Johann, anyway, so waiting for game the king number to go ready. Waiting for the king to get ready. And he is. Let's go for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm gonna just get the projector here so I can read things more easily. Much better. And Johann and the king facing off. Just give me a moment. So the king getting Tetris ready pretty quickly. Johann is Tetris ready already, getting the first Tetris actually, and a fist bump from Johann. The Portuguese G is kind of interesting. It's like a Z. I don't know. It's pretty weird. Anyway. Johann is cleaning up, trying to get his well open. Okay. So Johann at 94, the king at 93, so still pretty close to each other. Alright. The king, Johann with the Tetris, the king with the Tetris. Both players pretty much tied. The king in the lead by just pushed on points. Johann is setting up, going for some delayed burns. Gets perfect. Ooh, he couldn't get the burn there. He needs to not to get too high. Oh my goodness, Johann playing pretty dangerously high. He needs to get that hole in column 8 open, but not quite getting the pieces he needs. He creates a lumbar dependency. His Tetris ready, and there's a dirty Tetris for Johann, 150. Tetris for the king, 174. Tetris for Johann, 172. The king is setting up. Johann is Tetris ready already. Tetris for Johann. Johann at 195. Mr. FAQ said, did anyone say shirtless? Yeah. We gotta get the engagement going, and oh my goodness, an early shift from Johann at the looks of it. 199, the king at 202, so the players are pretty much neck and neck here. The king much cleaner. He just got Tetris ready. Johann, ooh, okay, goes for a double to clean up. Johann at 203. The king at 224, so the king is in the lead by a single Tetris and gets another 247. Johann is just building for his Tetris. Johann is Tetris ready. Tetris for Johann. Johann at 234. The king at 254. So the king is still in the lead by a Tetris. He has a lumbar dependency on the left side. He plugs the well. He goes for a triple. Sorry. It looks like he's going to commit to the right well still. So Johann at 258, catching up. The king has blocked the well as the lumbar comes, so he needs to get the well open. Johann is also having some delayed burns to work with. J dependency on the left side uses the lumbar. Tetris for the king, 286. Johann is lowering the stack. Johann is lowering the stack. Is Tetris ready? Tetris for Johann. Johann at 285. Tetris for the king, 309. We are in the second half. And the players are pretty much neck and neck. Tetris for Johann. Johann now at 308. The king at 311. The king with a bit of a messy board. He's going to get some tucks in. Maybe play from row 3. But he won't be able to get a Tetris yet. So, okay, now he could get a Tetris. Let's see if he goes for them. Johann is Tetris ready. The king is still burning. Trying to get column 2 open. And he's open. Looks like he will go for a Tetris in that column. But he needs a J. Johann at 234 taking the lead. Tetris for the king taking the lead back at 341. 336 for Johann. 343 for the king. Johann is Tetris ready. And the king is Tetris ready as well. Tetris for the king. 366. Johann is still waiting for a lumbar. Johann is digging down. Tetris for Johann. Johann at 364. The king taking the Tetris at 391. Tetris for Johann, 387. So the king still slightly in the lead. He needs to open his well, and there is a Tetris for the king, 415. Johann is Tetris ready. And the king is setting up for a column 4 something column, but it doesn't quite resolve into anything actually. Johann at 417, king at 423. So Johann with the Tetris taking the lead at 440, the king at 429. We are on the last lines. Johann has 1 Tetris left with 2 lines left, and the king has 2 Tetris left, just 1 now with 4 lines left. Johann gets a Tetris transitions at 487. The king still has 1 more Tetris. Johann working on his stack, trying to clean it up and try to get back into a Tetris ready position. Johann, the king still with a Tetris in hand, and there is a transition of 458, for the king. Johann at 492, so Johann is in the lead now. Tetris for Johann, 517. The king trying to get some Tetris in here to try to catch up to Johann. Johann gets another Tetris in level 20 543, the score for Johann. And the king at 468. He's going for some burns. Johann in a bit of danger here. He needs to get a L, sorry. He's still going after a burn. He's burning slowly but surely. He needs a J, uses the Lombard instead. Needs an L, uses the Lombard instead. And he keeps digging here. And the king's also in a digging situation, so he hasn't been able to take advantage of Johann's digging. Johann at 558, the king at 483. So Johann with a comfortable lead right now of 80,000 points. So 3 Tetris is about. Tetris for Johann 590. The king needing to get something on the left, gets a lumbar over. Double, almost clean. He's getting some very good pieces here. The king is cleaning up. Lumbar dependency in column 4, however, gets the lumbar for it. Now he needs to get his well open. Gets a square all the way to the left. He goes for a double. 605 for Johann. 506 for the king. The king is trying to set up some Tetrises, but the pieces are not quite there for him. Johann at 611. The king at 515. So Johann is still about 3 Tetrises in the lead and gets another 642 in the level 25. The king still needing the pieces for a Tetris, but not quite getting them. He's at 521, Johann at 551. Ooh, the king with some dependencies here and there. Lumbar helps. Oh no, he overshot the lumbar. This can be dangerous if he doesn't get the lumbar urgently, and it looks like he won't. Topping out at 522. Johann takes game number 1 at 695. GG. Let's see how far Johann goes. This could go into a 900k if he plays it perfectly. No, he's just topping out. Alright. Johann taking a break, looks like, and it's king selection for game number 2. Hello, Luis. Hola, Luis. We got the king, we had Johann. Pretty strong game from Johann. And Kingsmo with the PG-13 version of his selection, level 15. Johann is ready. Let's go for game number 2, and there's Hats. Hello. Get game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. That's game number 2, sorry, I don't know how to count. Counting is hard. Johann is setting up already. The king is pushing down. 11 points in the lead. Yeah, Cats, I do agree. This is the kind of Tetris we can enjoy. Let me just check my messages. Okay, Johann is Tetris ready, already with the Tetris in hand. The king the same. Tetris for Johann. The king's Tetris ready still, waiting for a lumbar. Okay. Johann at 45, the king the lead at 59. The king with a cleaner board, Johann with a hole in rows 4 and 3 and 4. The king set is ready. Tetris for the king, 78. Johann at 48. Got some water. Johann needing to rebalance the board, and that Z helps. Tetris for Johann king. Oh my goodness, I forgot to change the language. I thought I put it English. I forgot to use English. Anyway, Johann at 69. Hey now. While the king with a strong lead at 116. Tetris for Johann. Johann now at 88. The king getting Tetris 136. King with a very comfortable lead right now and getting another Tetris 155. Tetris for Johann, 109. Tetris for the king, 174. Double for Johann, trying to lower the stack. Trying to also recover some scoring position here, but the king is going pretty clean. Very strong pace, to be honest. Already at 193 at 44 lines, so very likely to get a 400k transition if he keeps at it. Tetris for Johann, 131. The king is Tetris ready. Johann getting another Tetris, 151. The king at 194. The king getting a bit high. Goes for a triple. Doesn't resolve the LG dependency. Goes for the LG dependency now. Goes for a burn. And there's a Tetris for the king. 218 and 251 lines. So yeah, very likely a 400k transition for the king if he keeps this clean game. However, he's not quite getting some pieces, and that square messes things up quite a bit. He needs a J on the left, gets the J for a triple. Johann at 152, trying to get a Lombard, and there is Tetris for both players. 244 for the king, 173 for Johann. Johann gets another Tetris. 192, trying to catch up to the king. Tetris for the king, 264. Johann is still behind. The king and Tetris for Johann, 211. Ooh, Johann, the king with the Lombard dependency right in the middle. The board is getting a bit dirty. He might be able to go for a dirty if he gets the right pieces, but he needs those Lombards. He blocks the well, and he's now at 264, trying to open the well again. Only good for a double. So Johann catching up, 249 for Johann, 267 for the king, double for the king, 268, and a burn brings him to 269. Hey now. Johann with a Tetris, catching up to the king, 269 as well. Hey now. And the king is still waiting for a Lombard for a Tetris. It doesn't quite resolve. Let me get the chat here. Oh no, the king getting dangerously high. The king topping out at 270. Johann was able to take this with a burn, but he takes it with a Tetris, 288. Johann takes game number 2. GG. Yeah, unfortunate top out. It wasn't a very amazing first half for the king, but he couldn't recover. We got already 18 from Johann for game number 3. He's already at match point, waiting for the king to get ready. And we have, yeah, the pieces were very rough on the second half for the king. He was keeping a very clean game until he got those squares, and on the parity went I don't know, awry. In any case, we have the ready from the king. Let's go for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The king going for some push and points already, 19 of them. Johann taking it easy. And that, oh no, the king still not Tetris ready. I misread the board. Johann is Tetris ready, however. And there's a Tetris for Johann. The king gets a triple. A Witz. Well, the Witz was made previously. It was the tuck what the king made. His Tetris ready. Tetris for the king. Johann already got a Tetris. 31 for the king. 48 for Johann. Johann is cleaning up. Oh no, he missed the adjustment for the L, so he needs a J now. Tetris for the king. 53. Was it a Tetris? I don't know how to count. The king at 60,000 is in the lead. Johann at 53. Johann needing an S or a T, but he couldn't get them. He converts into an L dependency and gets the L, gets the well open. His Tetris ready. The king in the lead at 83, 999, almost 84,000. That's a very nice number. The king, oh my goodness, Johann in danger here. He's getting pretty high. He needs a J now. Gets the J, gets a T over. The king is getting dangerously high as well, and has blocked the well. Oh no, The king needs to burn this pretty well in order to avoid a top out, and oh no, he's not getting the pieces over to the left, topping out at 87,000. Johann, you are on a chase down. You need to get 88. 8. With a Tetris will be enough, and there is Tetris for Johann, taking game number 3 and the set. In a chase down and a fist bump from the king, from Johann. The king now, sorry. Oh my goodness. Johann sweeping the king. The king doesn't look amused. Yeah, Johann's sure skills. That was what gave him the strength to be able to chase this down. Okay, let's go and oh my goodness, summer strength. Yeah. Okay, let's report on this. This set went pretty quickly, to be honest. Even though we got some transitions. Yeah, I suppose in New York is still having the cold front dealing on the winter time. Oh my goodness, I hate when this thing. Okay, stop it. All right, got the URL. I'm gonna report it as 1920 or 020. I think that's a good approximation. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Let me take a look. And it was Johann with follow. Thank you very much.